Hi, it's Malcolm. If you've heard about Snapchat, it's been around for a little while, but it may be brand new for you. Never fear, in less than 10 minutes I'll have you up and using Snapchat. All the basics, everything you need to know. Let's go. Okay, so the purpose of this is to go through Snapchat relatively slowly for you. Clearly I'm not 15, and if you are, you'll probably be a little bit frustrated. This might be a little bit slow. Click on your Snapchat. When you first log in, you'll need to obviously get a username and put in your details, your email address and a password. Obviously, clearly that's already been done. This is a screen you'll see when you first open Snapchat. There's some icons around the side, and obviously your camera is open viewing what I'm looking at on my computer there. The standard things that you already do on your smartphone, swiping, applies here. Swipe to the right and you get a whole lot of messages. It's like a chat function. I'll go through what these mean later, but effectively there's different colors for different messages. Someone sent you a video, someone sent you a snap picture, someone's actually having a chat with you, so on and so forth. If you swipe to the right, you'll get a whole lot of stories. Now Snapchat is about stories. You'll actually be taking pictures and short 10-second videos, which if you add to your story will accumulate and appear up the top here, so your story will grow in length and they'll stay up for 24 hours and then disappear. So you can see other people I'm following here and their stories are showing up. So if I open up Ty, for example, he's taken a screenshot. You can see it's showing here for about 5 to 10 seconds. You can set that time, I'll show you in a minute. If you want to skip that, you can tap it and go to the next one. Obviously he's got a video there, I've got the sound turned off. As you can see that this video is going to only last a few more seconds, and then flick to the next one. So these are all things he's added to his story. You can continue to tap. If you want to skip to the whole next person, you can just swipe and it goes to the next person. So you don't have to sit and wait and watch the whole way through. Okay? Swipe. I can send him a message, but we'll look at that later. So swipe up, down, left and right. Okay? If we swipe down, this is where you add friends or see who's added you. This is a Snap code, which is effectively my individual unique identity. If someone takes a photo of that and scans it in their Snapchat, it'll actually add me, which is very cool. Remember the QR codes they used to have for your website? Well, they still have. It's a mix of dots and numbers and bits and pieces that actually is a unique address for your location. So you can see who's added you. You can add friends. If you click on add friends, you can add them by their name. So it might just be Tom Smith. You can add them from your address book. Click your address book and you'll find others, and you can just click add and add them there. Obviously those people are on Snapchat. If you've got their code, like that picture I had, if I show you here, here's one I've got saved to my camera roll. If I click on that, it scans automatically and adds it, which is really cool. Thanks, Tor. So that's a good way to add other friends. You can also, there's a function to add nearby friends, not just at the moment. Okay, so you can get underway and start adding friends that way. It's not too hard. There's a little question mark here in the corner which actually shows you how to take a picture of a snap code on your phone if someone else is there. All right. Swipe it up. There's a thing called Memories, which has just been added in like June, I think, 2016, but I won't go through that in this particular video. We'll talk about that in another one. So that's the main swiping around. On the screen, you've got icons. Top left here is a flash on and off. The middle one is that add friends, which we just went through. The top right is front and rear lenses for your camera. You can also just double tap, which will do the same thing if you want to shoot a selfie or if you want to shoot a video of somebody else. The bottom left corner takes you to that chat function which I was talking about before. Obviously this big round button is the bottom one goes to Memories, which we just talked about as well, and the top one is the main button you're going to use, which if you just press will take a photo of what's on the screen, or if you press and hold, you'll see it going red. You've got up to 10 seconds to take a video, and it will shoot your audio as well. As soon as you let go, it'll stop recording. So that's how you take videos and photos. And the bottom right here is another just quick access instead of swiping to those stories or other news stories. A lot of these guys have their feeds on their news.com and so on. You can actually read stories and stuff like that. It's like an access to the internet. Click on the circle to get back, or swipe back if you like. So that's the main getting around Snapchat. Let's look at taking photo. So if I want to take a photo, I'll actually turn my, I'll turn my sound on. So if I take a photo of the screen, Obviously the flash went as well. Now I've got that photo, I can simply do one of a few things. The bottom left here, you'll see a timer. And that effectively says how long do you want this picture to display in your story. It defaults to a few seconds. Sometimes you want it to be 10 seconds. It's totally up to you how long it displays when it gets to your story. Okay. The middle button, if you press that, it will download and save that to your camera roll. And the last one, the plus button there, adds that picture to your story. You can also click the blue button and click My Story, and it will add that picture to your story, so it will accumulate all your little videos and photos. Or you can send it to a specific person as, you know, a little video or a little photo. You can send it directly to one of your contacts. So there's three buttons up here as well. So once we've taken this photo, we can add some stuff on top of it, which is kind of cool. Click the first one, you've got all these pictures. Okay, some graphics obviously. You swipe, you can see your most used emoticons. If you swipe again to the right, there's all the ones you're familiar with. You can scroll up and down to them. Keeps going. It's just like when you add those emoticons to any text or any message that you're sending. So we're going to add this guy. You can obviously pinch and squeeze and move it around. Put it anywhere you want. You can click then the text button and type in, let's say test text, just for the sake of it. Types it in a central line. You can touch and move that up wherever you want. However, if you don't just like the text there, once you're on it, just press T and it changes it to big. And then you can resize that, move it, spin it, whatever you want. You can change the color of it. As soon as you touch the text, you get this color slider that comes up. I'll show you some more advanced techniques where you can slide right across here and get white. You can slide right down and get black, or variations of those colors in between. But if that's the color you want, there you go, you're all done. And you can move it to wherever you want. And this last button here is like a free draw. So you can scribble on that, write, underline, draw arrows, whatever you want. Slide that up and down, add another color, slide that to a new color, and, you know, go for it. Some people color in, do artwork, all sorts of things, but you can write on it and send yourself a message and then add that to your text. You can undo it. There you go. So that's the basics of that. You can also swipe left and right. If we get out of this, just arrow back. If I want to swipe to the right, you can get different filters. So it knows where you're located. So that would say Las Vegas, if you're in Las Vegas, for example. Swipe again. You get other different things. You can have the time come up there. You can have the temperature. You can have your speed. So if you're taking a snap while you're driving, it'll show your speed. It's pretty accurate. Different color filters, black and white, bluey colors, brown colors, all sorts of stuff to slide over filters. It's kind of cool. In another video, I'll show you how you can get multiple filters on the screen, but effectively that's the main stuff. Okay, if you're happy with that, then you can do it. If you're not happy, just click cross and abandon, and it's all back to square one. We're back to our main screen. Hope this is all making sense for you. In the end, the last thing people want to see typically is, how do I get those funny things on my faces? I've seen guys with cat faces and big eyes and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to switch to my computer screen so you can see that slightly better, okay? So here we are on my screen. Obviously you need to be on your selfie screen. If you press and hold on your face, you'll get all these options pop up here that you slide across into the box. There we get Sia. Along with the music, that's cool. Slide to the next one, you get the dog, open your mouth. Oh, there you go. You can lick your screen. Raise your eyebrows, lick your screen, do what it says. Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Where it says try with a friend, that's obviously going to change my voice, not on the recording that I'm doing. It sounds like a B. Where it says use with a friend, you can actually, there you go, have a friend in over here, right here, and it'll pick up their face and put it on their face as well. So it's kind of cool. Just keep sliding and trying. Do what it says, raise your eyebrows. One comes out your nose. Interesting. There you go, some butterflies in the hair, all sorts of stuff. Oh, that's weird. Ugh. So there's heaps of things there you can try. Apparently I'm eating stuff, crumbs coming out. Often there's horrible ones. It's pretty gross, isn't it? Or you can draw all over yourself there, all sorts of stuff. You can swap faces, you've probably seen that. You can face swap with a picture or with another person. they can just come here, be the second person, and you swap faces. Kind of cool. That's how you do it, basically, is just make sure that your face, you press and hold, and you can do all sorts of filters and save them, all right? So there you go. Hope you found that useful. And if you did, flick us a like or subscribe to my channel. That'd be great. And have fun with Snapchat. We'll do some more advanced stuff in the next video. Have fun. Catch you soon.